companies need to put in place all those activities that can allow to behave in a responsible manner and actually to disclose what they do. And in fact, you see, public reporting, assurance, full disclosure. The relevance here is to talk about disclosure, full disclosure. What is a full disclosure? A full disclosure is something that relates not only to financial terms. You know that organizations disclose their financial performance through financial statements, income statement, cash flow statement, balance sheet, and so forth. For the financial aspect, however, we know that we have very relevant performance that are social and environmental performance, and for which we need specifically social and environmental disclosure, okay? This disclosure needs to be developed in a transparent manner, and sometimes they are required because legal requirement, but many other times they are on a voluntary basis. All in all, we can observe that in the last years, this form of disclosure has emerged and has been established at least in the major corporations. And the major corporations publish what are called sustainability reports. And also major corporations are those that put in place stakeholder engagement as well, which is indicated in the sustainability reports. Okay, now we are going to see the content of these sustainability reports, but not today. For today, instead, the questions are the following one. That I'm not going to read. These are online already in the Excel file, but of course you can find in the presentation as well. Okay, now, is all good, or maybe you have questions on anything? Otherwise, people at home, are you following?
Yeah. Professor, I have a question regarding the reporting. It has like guidelines depending on the business, like on the field that the business is performing, or is the same reporting for every single business?
Okay, okay. So you are asking if the guidelines to report depend on the firm?
Yeah, on the business, if we are talking about, I don't know, textiles, or we are talking about energy, like if
Yeah,
it's,
so if they depends about the industry, for example.
yeah.
Okay, okay, good questions. You need to know that there are a number of guidelines and legislations around the world. Some guidelines, well, the most relevant an international one is called GRI, Global Reporting Initiative, and they have their mission is to frame guidelines to develop sustainability reports. They have actually, as you said, developed sector industry guidelines. So, for example, for energy, there are specific guidelines. For non-for-profit organizations, there are specific guidelines and so forth. However, they have framed their guidelines based on standard frameworks, and which is highlighted in principles and indicators. Also, further than that, you can apply the specific industry guideline for example, the energy sector, because sometimes there are very peculiar aspects that can be useful for, I don't know, the energy sector, but are completely unuseful for, I don't know, non-for-profit organization that need to disclose on social and environmental aspect. But we are going to see those guidelines in the next units, and also particularly we are going to refer to a framework which is called integrated reporting, and for that framework there aren't these differences in terms of industry, but we will see these frameworks later on. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're very welcome. Okay, so guys, I'm going to close this presentation and open, what did I want to do with you? This. Okay, I've got an exercise here. Now I want to open my file. Okay, I can put the presentation on. Okay, I would like you to design a social responsible strategy or program. So again, this time I would like you to be or a service company, or, for example, financial services, if you want, or a banking company. Okay, so these two companies you need to create a programs in terms of corporate social responsibility for these two different organizations, and indicate how this company has planned to be social responsible. So imagine your company has to develop a present a social responsible program to be selected for an award. Meanwhile, I will create a committee of experts, which will be a jury for this activity, that have to award the best program. Okay, so because we are many, there are about 25 people connected, and in the class we are more or less the same, 25 or maybe 30 in the class. I was thinking to create 4 groups, so 2 companies, sorry, I got it wrong, now I remember well, 2 petroleum companies and 2 banking companies, okay? So 5 people will be the jury, 2 groups in class and 2 groups at home. If I can divide you, I would need 5 people here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, okay? So the first and the second line, you are the jury of experts. Then the guy behind are a petroleum company, okay? And you guys, maybe you are too many, no, more or less the same. You're a petroleum company. Here in the class we have another petroleum company. This is the other group. Instead, at home, the guys at home will have to perform the 2 banking company. So, Georgia, can I ask you a kindness, if you can come here one moment? The guys at home Guys at home, you are 2 banking companies. There are 17 participants. So, Giorgia, l'altra volta avevamo fatto così per creare 2 gruppi. Io ne voglio creare 2, solo i ragazzi a casa, si crea la chat, giusto?
Esatto.
E loro sono divisi.
Esatto.
Ok.
Anche questa volta ha bisogno di qualcuno che faccia da tramite?
Lasciamo stare il tramite perché ho visto che è una tragedia.
Ok.
Allora, guys at home, così loro vedono già che sono divisi?
No, adesso stanno tutti quanti nella stessa classe, poi quando metterà apri...
Ok, giù, ecco, quel pezzo mi mancava. Guys at home, I have divided you into groups. The first group is a banking company, the second group is another banking company, and I will split you into groups now. So you are going away to this main room and be split in 2 rooms. Meanwhile, I put the presentation on in which it is indicated what you need to do, ok?
Ok.
Good.
Prof, le posso consigliare?
Ok.
Apri, faccio qua?
Sì, solo che adesso se lei condivide la presentazione su questa stanza, gli altri gruppi non la vedono.
La devo condividere, la metto online.
Sì, la può mettere
Adesso glielo scrivo, la metto
in
online.
chat, gliela può inviare.
Sì. Grazie Giorgia.
Hi.
Grande Resa.
Hello.
Hi guys.
What we have to do? We have to design a CSR, maybe.
Yeah, I think for banking company, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to wait for the professor to upload on virtuale
Oh, ok.
di, non so, la roba che deve pubblicare.
So we have to wait, right?
Credo di sì.
Ok, dai.
Più che altro dobbiamo aspettare che da quello che stava parlando lì con la ragazza, dobbiamo aspettare che carichi qualcosa. Solo che non la vediamo più, quindi non sappiamo un cacchio.
Sto prof è fuori di testa, sto prof.
Ma fa fare una marea di esercitazioni poi.
No, quello sì.
Meglio, almeno mi tiene sveglio. Allora, non è quella dell'XT che è l'ultima cosa che ha caricato, quindi direi che ancora non l'ha fatto.
No, infatti.
C'è un CSR Exercise Unit 3. Forse questo, in PowerPoint.
I think yes.
Ok, guys, so have a look on virtuale. Is the last one on PowerPoint.
Ok.
Ma quali sono i criteri?
I think we have to base strategy on
Ti sento malissimo perché mi sa che siamo collegati con l'audio della stanza principale. Okay.
Okay, I think we have to use the third lesson slide maybe to address the
criteria.
Yeah, I think that, but there's nothing so. Maybe we can use the slide number 14, maybe.
Un attimo che devo andare a guardarla.
Stages of corporate citizenship.
Of the unit 3?
Yeah, or that, or maybe. We can use the example, the big stick article maybe, because there's some examples maybe on how Australian organization develop CSR SR programs.
But we have to like construct a plan. So
yeah, we can use that like
an example in order to
yeah, we can,
sì, ci sta.
Se volete, se no boh, non so.
Io sto riguardando un attimo le slide.
Sorry guys, I first need to download PowerPoint actually. I don't know why. I can help you soon.
You cannot see it?
No, not yet, but it's downloading, so then I'm...
Okay.
Okay. Do you want that we put it...
And maybe you can share screen, like, for a short time, if that's possible.
Okay, who wants to do that?
Io se lo faccio mi esplode il computer, secondo me.
No, non ti preoccupare.
I can try it. Wait a moment. Okay, so if you see some, don't know. Well, because I cannot do it. I don't know why I cannot do it.
Maybe, yeah, because we're in another room. It doesn't matter.
Oh, wait. Maybe I can. My problem. Okay, now I can. I have to go out to Microsoft Teams to do that, so I don't know.
Okay, then don't worry. I'll be there soon, hopefully. But what is actually the... Okay, so we're a banking company and we have to develop a CSR thing. Okay.
Yeah,
good. Let's start the greenwashing. Good.
We have like 15 minutes. I don't know if that's enough or not. I don't know how much we have to go in details.
Me neither.
I think we have to go very deep. No, not so much very deep, but not shallow. I think because the last time she said that we have to do a more sophisticated work. I think. Don't remember. I think.
Sì.
Mi pare che abbia detto così, però 15 minuti e vaffanculo, nel senso, cioè.
Si vede un cazzo, ragazzi, cioè.
Sì.
Allora, vediamo un po'. Cos'è che aveva detto Resa? Reducing waste in a
maybe also like on a company level, like investing or looking a bit like checking the sustainability of the companies where we lend credits to or invest.
Yeah, I think we have to, first of all, we have to think what is like linked to the bank and what can the bank do in order to implement something that is like good for the environment. I don't know, but the problem is that I don't know. Like the petroleum one would be very easy, but this one, the banking, non lo so. I don't know.
But you know, in banking system, you can think about insurance policies, and you know, you can guarantee some insurance policies to sustainable business, maybe at lower prices to develop that, or we can low interest rates for loans on sustainable businesses, like I don't know, such as
this is a good one. Yeah, this is a good one.
Maybe we can use that. So insurance policies and interest rates.
Low interest rate for loans on environmental.
Yes.
Yeah.
We have a direct impact on the Porco Giuda, on the environment, on the society environment.
Mm-hmm.
So we can think about that, or we can think like Reza saying, reducing waste in everyday operations, or
paperless statements on bills. Yeah, like sì, ci sta. Sì, per ridurre la moneta circolante e utilizzare la carta.
Yeah. So who wants to speak after that? Marcus, do you want to speak after that?
Do I want to?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can try. It's all right.
I don't know.
No, I will. I can start, but if I miss something, then just jump in.
Yeah, no problem. I will go out.
Okay.
No, I'm joking. I'm just joking. Yeah, Reza, this is a very great idea. Do you have any other ideas?
Maybe also like for the employees.
Okay.
Offer certain services. I don't know, like insurances or like apart from out of work, like that they make them more comfortable in staying there.
Oh, this is very nice. This is very nice because if an employee is happy, your company is going to go very, very, very well.
True.
So
reduce the morale or something like that.
Yeah, the morale is very, very interesting thing and important thing.
Yeah, also the full transparency and the fair conduct is very important. You're right. I think mention that. It's okay. But what is our concrete program? Do we have a program or just some goals, some objectives?
Well, like Niad wrote at the beginning that a banking company has like three responsibilities to society, which are economical, legal, and ethical. Maybe we can work starting from that. Like the economical point of view, we have speak about the low interest rate. Now maybe we can implement something about legal and ethical aspect.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Okay. Legal, how we can improve our legal involvement?
The ethical one, you said it before, like you were discussing it.
Okay.
Raising morale and offering some.
Yeah, pumping the morale.
Offering better, I don't know, better
employee services or something like that it's called, I think.
Okay, employees. I'm going to write that in the chat so we can see that. Ethical. If you want to add something, you cannot do it. No, I'm joking. Legal. Do you have some clues or?
Legal, boh. Legal, non saprei.
Maybe.
I think that maybe as a banking company we can work with I don't know, with governments or
maybe the full transparency and full conduct is just also morale, like what Nihat wrote in the chat.
What?
She wrote, there was someone like worldwide.
Okay. Okay, this is for social, maybe. Reza write that we can reforest or.
Yeah. The last one you wrote was about the to hire the wages.
Yeah. In Italy, if you think that in Italy there's no minimum wage, it's very sad. No?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no minimum wage in Italy. It's like, you know, you work and you don't know if you get paid.
Sometimes it happens, yeah.
Yeah, sometimes, yeah.
Mamma mia. Ma gli altri guys? Is there some ideas? No.
Something like, don't know.
Possiamo anche non farle seguendo dal punto di vista economico, legale, etico, volendo. Però,
sì, sicuro.
Però cioè, mi sembrava un buon punto di partenza, però non lo so. Cioè, più che altro perché facciamo un po' fatica a trovare qualcosa legato all'ambito legale, effettivamente. Parlo in italiano, ma abbiamo poco tempo, facciamo prima. Tanto Marcus lo capisce l'italiano.
Posso parlare in italiano?
Sì, possiamo.
Sì.
No, vabbè.
Ma anche Resa lo capisce perché siamo nel gruppo assieme, cioè lo sa anche parlare un po'.
Ragazzi, scusatemi, vi ho seguito solo parzialmente perché stavo facendo altro nel mentre, però sulla questione legale, se vedete ci sono delle norme, tipo dei sistemi di gestione a quale un'impresa può, come posso dire, cioè a quale un'impresa può aderire volontariamente.
Ok.
Anche sulla questione di anticorruzione, antitrust, robe così. Se volete metterlo come esempio, non so se diventa poi troppo complesso, però questo le imprese le fanno tutto, anche le banche.
Come si chiama?
Per esempio, cioè, in realtà sono tutte certificazioni ISO.
Ok, sì.
ISO certificate.
Come si chiamano? Scusa?
ISO certificates.
È ISO.
ISO, sì. Sì.
ISO, ok.
Sì, sì. E praticamente se tu aderisci a queste certificazioni devi instaurare dei processi, robe così, all'interno della tua azienda o all'interno della banca nel nostro caso, per far sì che insomma c'hai un certo livello, per esempio sulla questione anticorruzione.
Ok, ma anticorruzione in inglese come si scrive, ragazzi, lo sapete?
Anti-corruption, no, bribery, anti-bribery, how?
Oh, anti-corruption is fine, I think.
Anti-corruption, ok.
Anti-corruption? Ok.
Yeah.
So, corruption.
Vedi che non puoi fare regali a qualcuno, robe così, no? Senza che è previsto, cioè, per farti esempio.
È che noi come banche possiamo avere un impatto veramente importante perché puoi decidere a chi dare i soldi, capito? Quindi
Anche lì ci saranno dei processi instaurati all'interno anche un'altra cosa è il codice etico che devi avere. Poi forse le banche sono anche obbligate di legge di avere queste cose qua. Però sul legale di solito bisogna, cioè nel senso avere delle strutture, cose, regole interne instaurate in maniera che sì, che non
è ISO, non è T, è tipo I di Imola, vero?
Scusate, cos'è TSO?
ho sbagliato.
ISO.
Ah, ISO, ok.
ISO. Sì.
Avevo capito TSO, ho detto ma come è impossibile, però ho detto vabbè. Scusate.
Sì, però cioè, nel senso potete anche evitare di dirlo, perché io adesso tra poco devo comunque staccarmi e poi magari ci incastra, cioè, lei chiede che i dettagli e poi non si riesce a spiegarci bene, no? Però la questione instaurare processi in anticorruzione, codice etico e così, secondo me quello ci sta, no?
Sì, sì. Vabbè, ma poi tanto lì Marcus improvviserà. Come vada.
Povero.
Ti offriamo un gelato, Marcus, ti offriamo un gelato.
E birra.
Grazie. Gelato virtuale.
Birra e gelati.
Birra.
No, va bene, ok. Ottimo. Okay, Reza, this is what we have talked about before. So nice. Nihat, can you talk about the free Ps, because this is a very interesting issue. So make maybe an example so we can apply it to our CSR.
maybe it's won't be our turn, because if we present like it's almost 2:30 if we're 4 companies. Mannaggia.
So can you repeat please, Marcus, because puoi ripetere, Marcus?
Maybe we won't present at all because it's like already 2:30 and we're 4 companies. Always chaos. Esatto.
Beh, diciamo che lei non è molto brava con i tempi. Però vedremo che cazzo inventa.
Ma voi per il progetto invece di Tavoni, quante slide avete pensato di fare, se avete già iniziato?
Allora, ti dico... Vai Marcus, scusa.
No, non ho un'idea, francamente, non lo so.
Cioè, comunque ci sono 7 pagine, no, quanti sono? 13 pagine nel lavoro, nel mio paper, quindi...
Bene, ok.
Sì, sono pochissime.
Strapoche, da noi sono tipo, in realtà sono tipo 30 e qualcosa effettive.
Sì, anch'io, sì. Ma sono 15 minuti, forse, non lo so, 10 slide, non lo so, forse.
Poi c'è una tavoletta in cui spiega le formule, che ovviamente usa roba che spero che non debba mettere su slide, perché sennò non finisco più.
Io credo che faremo 7-8 slide, cioè non penso di più.
Bellissimo, farete le slide solo di immagini. Sono empire. Ma che gruppo siete?
Il quarto, forse? Aspetta,
No, il quarto siamo noi.
Allora, perché?
Vabbè, ok. Siamo noi il quarto.
Sono ottavo.
Non ho messo idea. Aspetta.
Come venivo sbagliato io in tutto ciò, sto facendo il gruppo sbagliato.
Allora. Dove cazzo è? Mi sa che sono il... No, sono il 17, paper 17.
Ah, quindi ma siete... Quindi chissà quando finirete a parlare, lo sapete già?
Finiamo il 15 marzo.
Per esporlo, beh sì, dai.
7-8, non lo so. Non la prima settimana.
Beh, meglio comunque. Prima è meglio sta roba comunque alla fine.
Sì, solo che adesso sono a Firenze perché sto cercando degli inquinati, c'è un casino assurdo, vabbè.
To the main room.
Yes.
Guys, did you finish? Did you finish your work?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you. Okay. So first of all, let's do that. Which one wants to be group 1, you or you? Okay, so we start with group 1 and then we listen group 2 and then from at home group 3 and 4. Meanwhile, our jury will listen and then they will award the best group and they will explain based on what they have taken this decision, okay? So first of all, guys, first company, please, the stage is yours.
Yes, okay. So we have focused on like carbon neutrality by 2050. So, and how will we achieve that? So we have various technological innovations. So we'll have carbon capture and storage, increased share of renewables in the portfolio, green projects such as forest restoration, water sanification, city restoration projects, and electric vehicle recharging columns. And we'll also focus on health and safety of employees, so like reskilling of the employees, scholarships for the children of employees, and yeah, also have like a restoration plan in place if there's any accident occurs, like oil spills, and as well as independent audits and anti-corruption checks. And finally, like having annual reports on each of these areas in place. That's our strategy.
Thank you. Which company are you?
The oil company.
Can we vote now? No. Or we have to wait?
No, what do you prefer?
Not that we can like reunite just to decide.
Yes, you need to.
At the end?
Okay. Okay. Thank you, guys. Second company, please.
All right, so I'm from Oil Company 2. We have a three-pronged approach to creating a social responsibility program. Firstly, we will set up a mitigation fund, which covers sort of the prevention, compensation, and cleanup for, for emergencies, essentially. So if we have a spill somewhere, we have immediate plan of action. We have funds set aside to assist the community in cleanup, etc. It's all ready to go. Secondly, we would like to invest more in research and development, so not only setting up a renewable energy division to help sort of increase the presence of the industry, especially in terms of battery storage, etc. But also in biofuel investments and research, so that we can be prepared for the transition away from fossil fuels. We'd also, in the meantime, be looking at improving our fracking and extraction processes to limit our exploration activities, so to make our current sites more efficient than what they are. And then thirdly, we'd be restructuring our business. So we'd be greening up our offices and work sites, setting up educational employment and community initiatives within communities that are affected by our operations. Looking so, for example, if it's in let's say an African nation, we're looking to reduce poverty, help improve their health systems, etc. We'd also be looking to lower our transportation costs, so taking advantage of the fact that we can do meetings via Zoom rather than having to jet set people across the country or the world. And then finally, we'd be looking for more active stakeholder engagement. So we have quarterly reporting done by an independent auditing department within our internal structure, and then we have annual stakeholder meetings that will also perhaps include our competitors as well, so that we're all on the same page about how we're transitioning away from fuels.
Okay, thank you very much, Group 2. Guys, Tom, Group 3, who would like to start as Group 3?
I can start.
Thank you.
So, our program is called...
Can you hear? No, hang on one moment. One moment. The volume is low. Okay, try now.
Can you hear me?
No.
Can you hear me?
No. Maybe if you talk more close to your device.
Now?
Now it's better.
Can I go?
Teletazione, info, galleria. Dove? Impostazioni? Allora, audio, altoparlante. È questo?
No, cioè, altoparlante, più bella prima.
E questo è lo stesso?
Poi c'è altoparlante, rialto e caudo.
Can you talk now?
Can you hear me?
Oh, good, thank you. Perfect.
Okay. Our program is called Green Empowerment because we focus both on environmental and social aspects we found 4 relevant stakeholder groups, and we tried to meet their needs. The first group is the customers, and we develop, as we are a bank, we develop a microfinance and insurance for local businesses program, and a strict policy on data privacy and security. And finally, both for customers, but also for the second relevant stakeholder group, which is the community, we had some seminars on financial education, how to target investments which are sustainable, and also how to manage your money until the retirement. The third stakeholder group was the government, which we comply to by adopting transparency and anti-laundering strict check on our funds. And finally, about the first employee group, which are the employee, we felt the need to guarantee diversity in decision-making position and in the board of administration. And that's it. That's all.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, and finally, group 4. Group 4, can you present your ideas?
Yes, we also thought of a program. We think of our responsibility as threefold. Can you hear me all?
Yes, we can.
First, legally, ethically, and economically. So I'll start with the economic point of view. So from an operative point of view, we would like to induce creditors with lower interest, like with good sustainability behavior, good sustainability operations, like to induce them financially with lower interest rates and better conditions compared to ones where sustainability doesn't play a big role. On the other hand, we think legally that we strictly adhere to ISO laws and to anti-corruption regulations. Furthermore, from an ethical point of view, we want to check the supply chain if there is any unsustainable issue involved or human rights are violated. And also for our employees, we see a great responsibility that they have good working conditions. They're also actively involved in high decision-making institutes, and also that we want to, like, from the day-to-day paper waste, and then within the office, within the physical institutions, that we will reduce our environmental footprint there. So to sum up, we also want to adhere to the 3 Ps, like to people, profit, and planet. So that's our main objectives. If someone else wants to add something, feel free to jump in.
No? Okay. Thank you very much. Okay, now I don't know if the jury needs a couple of minutes to decide. I think. Okay, so take your time, guys. We need to wait a couple of minutes, so we are willing to know the final result. Do you need a long time still, or you are sort of 2 minutes? Okay. Okay, good. Please go ahead. Explain the reasons based on which you have find to.
For your job, actually, firstly.
Guys at home, can you hear when Giorgia talks?
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Good.
So at the beginning, we have decided 4 different main criteria that we consider to analyze your work and your strategies. And the main one, just to be transparent and so everyone knows about our work, was the social impact on communities, to a fair market, so all about the transparency and auditing and and on the part, the legal part, and also the innovation and the collaboration with other firms that could increase your value as other non-market stakeholders. So we decide. No, I have to. So you all did a very good job, but some of the firms missed some points, like in the second company missed the part of human rights and underline the important thing of safe for employees and so on and so forth, while the third company missed the reporting and the auditing focus, which for us is very important for a transparency condition. And like even in the fourth company, we saw that there was not a focus on an environment aspect. So we decide finally that the prize goes to the first company, it is an oil one, but actually we found that your plan was very specific and it included a lot of different projects, it was complete, so this is our criteria.
The first one.
Okay, the first one. Okay, congratulations, first group. Well done. You just won a prize. Okay, that's good, guys. Thank you very much. I would just add that all the groups came up with a number of ideas, and I cannot say which one was best or otherwise, because they were really very good idea. I like when there was a group, I think group 2, or maybe even in the banking one, they said we have 3 main groups of activity. It means, it suggests to me that to arrive to these three main aspects, you have selected them. And so there must be some sort of process underneath to select. So I like that aspect. I didn't hear, I mean, I have listened many activities for various reasons, but you didn't say anything about how you engage with stakeholder interest in order to understand what are their needs, or you didn't mention how the process, for example, to reach to say, we want to do carbon neutral. So why did you choose that aspect that is so relevant? So, I mean, the aspect is fantastic, of course, but how? So you could have emphasized that the way you have reached that stage. As the jury highlighted, some of you indicated they have disclosed in a report, but others didn't. So this was another aspect that could be indicated, and we can pick other aspects as well, but mainly the way in which you have designed, so the reasons based on which you came up with those arguments, the process, okay, which are the aspects that we sort of review together. So anyway, it was a very good job for everyone, and thank you very much for being here even today until the very 5 minutes. So I'll see you on Friday at 12 o'clock, okay? Thank you very much, guys, for your participation, and thank you guys at home. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.